Zac, welcome to Dundee United Football Club. How does it feel to finally be here?
Oh, amazing. I think just looking around at the pitch today, lovely place, and can't wait to get started.
I imagine it's been quite a long couple of days travelling, so when you come into the stadium today, is that when it starts to feel real?
Yeah, it does. I think a long full day of travelling, it's a long time, but once you get here, look at the stadium, I think, yeah, it becomes a bit more real. It's a nice feeling, yeah.
You're obviously coming off the back of the best season of your career so far, 9 goals and 4 assists in the A-League. I'm sure you weren't short of options, so what made this the right move for you?
Yeah, I think obviously I did have some other offers, but I saw where this club was going, and I think Dundee United is a really positive place to be, and I think for my football career, just to continue playing regular first team football was key for me, and hopefully I can build on the season I had last year and go even better, score more goals.
Yeah, given how well you did do last season, I'm sure you're full of confidence, and that's really important as an attacking player, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I think confidence is key to a successful career. I think if you're confident in yourself, you're going to play better, and yeah, I'm full of confidence right now.
The reaction from the supporters when you signed, obviously they saw a lot of your clips, was really positive. I'm sure that does a lot for your self-belief as well.
Yeah, it definitely helps. I think you play for the fans, so if they believe in me, that definitely helps me play better, and hopefully I can repay them and play the best I can and score goals for them. Looking
at your career, one of the standout things is how many goals you've scored in derbies. Do you feel that you're a player that likes to rise to big occasions?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I love derby games, and can't wait for the first one this season. Definitely going to wait for that fixture list to come out and look where the games are for the Dundee derby, and I'm excited, yeah.
It would be a great way to endear yourself with the supporters getting a goal.
Yeah, I think if you score in a derby game, all the fans start to love you automatically, so I'm very excited for those ones.
Speaking of fixtures, we obviously just found out our Europa Conference League opponents, so how big an attraction was getting a chance to play some European football and your decision to come here?
Yeah, it was a big part. I think European football is huge for any player, and I think get more eyes on you when you're playing, so it's exciting. I can't wait for that experience.
The main aim as a striker is always to score goals, but looking at your clips and some of the data, you look like someone who likes to bring their teammates into play as well, so how important is that for you?
Yeah, no, it's very important. Obviously I like to score goals, but I'm not super selfish in that way. If I see a teammate in a better position than me, I'd like to get them the ball, and I play for the team, so first and foremost it's a win. So if we win games, I'm happy.
You had a wee brief experience of British football before you come over and played for Chester, so you know what you're getting yourself in for in terms of the pace and the physicality of football in this country.
Yeah, I know the physicality especially is a big part in Scottish football, so you know I love a bit of physical confrontation on the pitch, so I'll be ready for that. You're
still obviously only 22, still young, so you must feel you've still got room to progress and develop even further as a player.
Yeah, I think that's also a reason I came here. I've still got development, and I think Jim Goodwin, the coach here, speaking to him, he saw this as a good opportunity for me to grow as a player even more, and I think he'll definitely be helping me with that.
You mentioned Jim there. What kind of conversations have you had with him about the season ahead and what the targets are?
I think our targets aim as high as possible, and I think especially with the Europa Conference League possibilities, that will also be really important this season, but I think just win as many games as possible is always the goal as a football club.
There's obviously been a bit of a growing Australian influence on Scottish football in the past few years. The standout example is probably Martin Boyle at Hibs. You've also got Nectar Triantis, you've got Cammy Devlin and the Yengi brothers. That must give you a bit of confidence that you can come over and match the success that these guys have had.
Yeah, I think it's important seeing other Aussies playing really well in the Scottish Premier League, and I think, yeah, I hope I can continue that success for Australian players, so yeah.
You've got another compatriot in the dressing room, Ryan Strain. We were just speaking about him, and I'm sure you'll naturally gravitate towards him on the first day of pre-season tomorrow.
Yeah, I think all Aussies come together. It'll be nice, yeah. Excited.
He's someone that's obviously a regular at international level now. Is that something that you're looking to emulate as well?
Yeah, I think if I play my best football here, I'm just giving myself the best chance to play international football. So if that happens, it happens, yeah.
As we touched on, tomorrow, first day of pre-season, do you feel ready to kick on and get started straight away?
Yeah, I'm excited. I think time off's always needed as a football player, but then you miss the trainings and all the being around your teammates, so I'm excited.
got a nice pre-season schedule to look forward to as well. We've obviously got that game out in Holland against Pek Zwolle. Got a few games against clubs that are local, and obviously that will give you a chance to show the supporters what you can do early doors.
No, I'm excited. I think pre-season games are important. Start gelling with your teammates, and yeah, I'm excited to play in front of the fans as soon as possible.